Okay, so grab a pen and a paper right now because our next guest is here with a quick quiz to test your alcohol IQ. Natalie Webb is a registered dietitian and adjunct professor of nutrition at George Washington University. Thank you very much for being here.
Good morning, Audrey.
So I know April's Nutrition Awareness Month. I thought you were here because you found out my daughter's prom was on Friday and you wanted to school me before I have all these teenagers running around.
You know, April is Alcohol Awareness Month, but it's not only important in the month of April to know the facts and the myths about alcohol, but throughout the whole year. So I wanted to test your IQ.
Okay, so you have a little show and tell. And tell me what we have here, and then...
We have a beer. We have a glass of beer. We have a mixed drink, and today I have gin and tonic, and we have a glass of red wine. So the first question is, which of these has more alcohol in them? Is it the beer, the mixed drink, or the red glass of wine?
My gut says the mixed drink.
Well, actually, they all have the same amount of alcohol. In a standard serving, which is a 12-ounce beer, or a 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits, like that shot of liquor, or a 5-ounce glass of wine, they each provide about a 1/2 ounce of ethanol. So that's why it's real important to understand that alcohol is alcohol. And a lot of times people will grab a glass of wine and say, oh, I'm having something light to drink. No, they're all the same.
See, because a lot of people think that, like you said, the tonic is a hard, we call that hard liquor, but really that's a myth.
Right, alcohol is alcohol. And the the dietary guidelines for Americans, they tell us to drink sensibly and in moderation. So
what is moderation?
Right, so my second question is, how many drinks can you have per day, according to the federal dietary guidelines?
Does it depend on your weight? Not necessarily, she says?
Not necessarily. It's actually about gender.
Okay, then I would say 3 is moderate.
Yeah, well, it's actually up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. And that's what's defined as moderation. So each of these is an example of 1 drink. So if you choose to drink, you want to do so sensibly and in moderation.
Okay, 1 drink for women. Okay, that's good to know.
So my third quiz question for you is, are the health benefits and the potential health risk of alcohol, are they the same in all 3 of these drinks?
I would say probably not. I would think, it's just a guess, that maybe wine has more health benefits.
Yeah, and a lot of people think that that's the case.
I'm probably wrong.
But it's not true. Ethanol is in wine, but it's also the same alcohol that you're going to find in a distilled spirit that you're going to find in beer. So it's all the same. And I always encourage people, if you choose to drink, do so sensibly and in moderation. And also check with your doctor before you drink, so they can map out any benefits or risks that you might see.
Okay, so quickly get to your last question.
My last question is, which of these has the most calories?
I'm going to say that beer.
Absolutely, you're right on the money.
Okay, good.
Woohoo! It's about 150 calories in that beer. It is about 105 in the red glass of wine, and it's about 96 calories in the gin. What really gets us on a mixed drink is the mixers, what we add to it. And today I use diet tonic water, so it's calorie free.
Well, Natalie, thank you so much for being with us. This is great information. And I got to school myself before Friday.
Well, if you need more information, visit the website standarddrinks.com.
Excellent. Thank you for being here.
Thanks
we
for having
appreciate
me.
it. We're going to check in with Ken.